Octopusaur here, and welcome to TU43/41, depending on how you want to think about it. In this update, we will be going through the magma block, the nether wart block, the red nether brick block, the bone block, banners, 2 new enchantments, and a brand new mob. Okay, so let's get things started, but before we do anything, there will be annotations on the screen now taking you to different sections of the video. So section 1 will be blocks, section 2 will be banners, and section 3 will be the new mob, and section 4 will be enchantments. There's not too much to get through in this update, so it should be pretty short. But just in case you want to skip to a specific section, those annotations will be on the screen now. Okay, if you have chosen where you are, then this is the blocks section, so let's get straight into it. First we have the nether wart block, crafted with a 3x3 piece of nether warts in your crafting grid. If you're using classic crafting, if you're using normal crafting, then just bring along some nether warts and then find the section that they're in the decorations, and you'll find them there. This is what it looks like. It's a pretty funky block, I would say. Kind of looks like meat, like mashed up together. Well, it does come from nether, and that is basically hell. But yeah, it looks kind of gross, kind of weird. But anyway, that's that. Okay, here we have the magma block. This is a very interesting block. On PC edition, it has a very, very cool function. If you put a light source next to it, and then break the light source, the magma block will retain its light source. So what you can do, that's not in this update unfortunately, but in PC you can have magma blocks as light sources effectively. But you could, all you'd need to do is, if we just get a magma block out here and then some glowstone, all you would need to do is do that, and then you would break this, and this would retain the light source. But that doesn't happen in TU43/41, depending on how you think about it, unfortunately on Xbox, or any of the console versions. Anyway, this next block is the red nether brick. It is crafted with 2 nether wart and 2 nether bricks, like so, in your crafting grid. This is what it looks like. It's a very bright version of the normal nether brick. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I was having a bit of a laugh attack. Anyway, this is the red nether brick. It's a lot brighter than the normal variant. So that's that. It doesn't spawn in the nether fortresses, unfortunately, but you can craft it like this, as I showed you. Okay, moving on. Next we have the brand new bone block. As you can see, it has a bit of a bone marrow. If I actually get some out here, you can place it. It's kind of like logs, so you can place it like that, and you can place it sideways, so you've got like the bone marrow in the middle of it, and you can also place it sideways, and you can tell what direction it's facing, because if you look very carefully, you can see little lines on it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, that's the bone block. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's made of bones, so obviously you'd need a bone meal to craft it. All you need is a 3x3 grid of bone meal, like so, and that's how you craft it. Okay, moving on. Next we have the brand new path block. To make this, all you need is grass. It has to be grass. You can't do it with dirt. All you need is grass and a diamond shovel. So grass and a diamond shovel. So if we just go here, I'll show you over here. So you just place down your grass, or you go to an area where you'd like to have path blocks, and then you get your shovel out and you left trigger the grass and it turns it into path block. If you're playing on PC, then you right click it with your shovel. Okay, moving on to section 2 now. That was very quick. Oh, actually, no, wait, there is a few more blocks still we need to cover. This is one of them. This is the end brick. So here we have a little diagram. pretty self-explanatory. You can see made of end stone, and it turns it into end stone bricks. This is a very pretty block, might I add. But unfortunately, this is the only big piece of 1.9 we have. This is basically 1.10. I think it was due to a few technical issues. They couldn't release the full 1.9 and 10. The producers couldn't release the full 1.9 and 1.10 because of technical difficulties. So we have got quite a lot of 1.10 features and a few 1.9 features, but a lot of 1.9 features are missing. So this would spawn in a end fortress after you've defeated the Ender Dragon and gone through the portal with an Ender Pearl. So that's what that looks like, and all you need to craft it is a 3x3. No, it's not 3x3. It's a 2x2. I don't know why I put 3x3. It's a 2x2 end stone, not end brick, end stone in your crafting grid. Okay, moving on to section 2 now. We have the banners. So this is a very, very, very cool update. So here we have how to make it. All you need is a stick at the bottom in the middle, followed by a 2x3 of wool on top. So here's how you that's how you craft it. So now I'm going to show you a few things you can do with this. I'm going to get out all of these colours, everything here, and I've got classic crafting on. So first what you want to do, I'm going to show you how to make the English flag. First what you want to do is grab a white banner and place 3 red dye like that to make a red fess. Then you want to place some more red dye up the middle like so with your banner on the left. Alright, and there you go, there is your English flag. It looks kind of cool. It's a bit horizontal. But if you look at it sideways, it does look like the English flag, but it's facing upwards, so yeah. Another cool thing you can do with banners is you can place them like this on blocks, so they're like draping down off the blocks, so you can do a lot of cool things with that. I'm not sure, so they are like signs, they will break if you place them like that, but you can do that. You can also place banners inside banners like that. You can also place banners going into blocks as well, so that's pretty cool. There are 6, I'm pretty sure it's only 6, Easter eggs you can do with banners. The first is the creeper skull. If you use a creeper skull, that will give you a creeper face. The next one is the wither skeleton skull. If you put down a banner with a wither skeleton skull, you will get a skull and crossbones. That looks very cool indeed. The next kind of Easter egg is the bricks. So if you put that with a banner, you will get a brick-like pattern, as you can see here, which looks quite cool. Might I say myself, you could put this on like a construction site, and that could be an indication to building, or you could put that in like a construction site as like danger of death or something. The next one we have here is the vines. So all you have to do is put a banner in with the vines, and it will give you a sort of like a squiggly border around whatever you've made, or you could do it first, either way. That looks pretty cool. Okay, so the next one, we've only got a few more to go. The next one, I'm going to add some red dye to. Like so. Like that, there we go. And this says it's a red thing. That is the Mojang logo. So that's a bit of an Easter egg. You need a notch apple to craft it. Okay, we've got one more. It's an oxide daisy. I just need to grab one more banner. Yep. So there we go. And then we'll add an oxide daisy to that. And we'll give it some orange dye. And as you can see, if we use an oxide daisy, we get this, which looks pretty cool. It kind of looks like a sun. You can actually make... I'd just like to show you guys something. I will be doing an absolute full tutorial on how to use banners and what you can do with them and cool things you'll be able to do with them. But I'm just going to do a quick thing here, so we'll do that, and then we'll put our banner in the middle like so. No, wait, I need a white banner. Okay, right, let's do this. So for this little tutorial, you need to place a banner at the top, then you need to give it an orange gradient from the top, then you need to place your banner at the bottom and give that a red gradient from the bottom like so. So far it should look like that. So kind of like a summer sunset. That looks way cooler on the camera than it does on real life. That actually looks really nice. Okay, once you've got that, whoops. Okay, once you've got that, place it back in the crafting table. Next you want to add your oxide daisy. So grab your oxide, oh wait, no, you'll need some yellow dye for this, which I haven't got. So you'll need the yellow dye to make it look like the sun. So now all you need to do is place in your sunset looking banner, then you need to place in your yellow dye with the oxide daisy like so, and there we have the sun going down like so. Isn't that gorgeous? Right, okay, so moving on from banners, I'm pretty sure I've covered everything you need to know about banners so far. Yeah, so I will be doing a full tutorial on banners at some point on the channel, probably Saturday or Sunday, most likely. Anyway, moving on now to the enchantments. Brand new enchantments have been added in this update. The first of which is Frostwalker. When this was added to PC, people were amazed. And when it was added to Xbox, they were even more amazed. Look at this. It turns water into ice. How cool is that? Is that cool or not? I mean, seriously, if you were playing, I'm not even going to give an explanation, that is just cool. That is just downright cool and awesome. And yeah, brand new Frostwalker enchantment. So the next enchantment we have is the Mending. Mending is probably a little hard to explain, but basically what it does, so if you're going around killing some mobs, so kill this zombie over here, if you're going around killing mobs and your sword is running out of durability, then, or whatever, if your stuff's running out of durability, what Mending does is instead of giving you the levels, you the player, the levels in your little green level bar at the bottom, instead of doing that, autosave, instead of doing that, it actually gives the levels to the item that's damaged. I don't know if that makes sense, but, right, let me get out some item frames. So this is your damaged sword. What Mending does is, so you pick up levels to fix your damaged sword. So the Mending enchantment picks up the levels, fixes it, and repairs it. It doesn't repair it all the way, it only does a little segment, but the more mobs you kill, the more levels you gain, or if you're using a furnace, if you're smelting stuff, the more levels you gain, the more repaired they'll get. And I just broke a block. There is one more cool thing I'd like to show you to do with this. It's a special secret block. You'll need a silk touch pickaxe, and you also need to be in survival, which I don't have those options on, so I will be right back. Okay guys, we're back, and whoops, no. Host privileges are on, so we will first give ourselves some armour, like so, just to be absolutely sure. We've got our Frostwalker boots on, haven't we? Right, we're also going to change it to day, so all the mobs are gone, well most of them at least. We also need to clear out some of these creepers before we get started, just to be sure, because I'm going to show you guys something really cool in a minute. I just want everything to absolutely go. You zombie, you can get out of here. Wow, this sword's actually really powerful. Okay, right, everything is mostly gone. Almost everything's gone. Right. Okay, so we're going to walk onto this and we're going to use our Silk Touch pickaxe if I'm in survival. Right, we're in survival, checking the perimeter, making sure there aren't any creepers. Okay, right, use our Silk Touch pickaxe. Ooh. And that gave us frosted ice. Now, what that is it doesn't do anything special, but what it does do is it doesn't do anything, but it's a secret block. I'm pretty sure it's kind of similar to, what do you call it? Why do I keep falling through? Right. I'm pretty sure it's similar to the, oh my god, I've just figured something out. Infinite ice farm. Literally, all you need is an infinite water source, and then you can just farm all day. This is probably, I'm probably going to do a video on this, but I'll stop for now. I'll pick up all of this. From that little session, we've already got 20 frosted ice. That's actually pretty cool. Right, so I'm going to change back into creative now. This is actually a survival only feature. That's probably never happened before, but if we place down ice and frosted ice, as you can see, there is actually a big difference. We'll do a comparison of all three ices, so normal ice here, frosted ice in the middle, and packed ice at the end. There is actually a big difference between what they look like, and this is a survival only feature. You cannot get frosted ice in creative. Usually it's the other way round with certain blocks in PC, but this is a survival only feature, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And it looks really awesome on my camera because I'm using a camera, not a capture card. Okay, so that is everything we need to know about the new enchantments. Next, the new food. There's only one new food to this update that's been added, and it is the beetroot and the beetroot soup. So these are beetroots, you can get them in villages, and then you can break them and put them in a crafting table like this with a bowl, and that will get you the beetroot soup. One beetroot will fill up half a hunger bar. So I definitely suggest getting the beetroot soup because that fills up a lot more. Is it beetroot soup or stew? Yeah, it's beetroot soup. So I definitely suggest getting the soup rather than eating the beetroots themselves because the soup fills up a lot more hunger bar. A lot more hunger on your hunger bar. Okay, the next section is the brand new mob. This is a polar bear. I'm not going to kill, I'm only going to kill one just to show you what it drops. I'm sorry, I have to, it's like the rules, you have to see what a mob drops in an update, I'm sorry. But these are the polar bears. They spawn in I don't know if they spawn in the ice spikes. I know they spawn in the snowy plains, for a fact. They spawn in the snowy plains and they drop, I'm pretty sure it's 1 to 2 fish. Let's just have a look here. Okay, that didn't drop one. It is a bit of a rare chance. Yeah, look, you saw we got a fish there. So it drops, I'm pretty sure it's 1 to 2 or just 1, but it does drop fish. And if you attack it, if its babies are around, or if you attack one anyway, it will go after you. And it actually has a very cool attack technique. So if you hit one here, it will first glitch out of the block, and then it will actually stand up on its legs and pounce on you. If we just go outside here, oh, it's coming around this way. Okay, it's getting vicious. Oh, with diamond armor on, that actually does, okay, it does half a heart without a chest plate. If I just take all my diamond armor off, okay, that does, I think it's 1.5 hearts of damage with just diamond boots. That does a lot of damage actually. Wow. Okay, with diamond boots and a helmet, that does 1.5 hearts. Yeah, so a pretty vicious animal if you don't attack it. So there is one more thing. No, I think that's it actually. Yes, okay, so that has been, I need to change back into creative. Okay, that has been the ultimate TU43 guide. If you've been on my channel before, you would have seen my ultimate 1.9, ultimate 1.10 and ultimate 1.11 guides to Minecraft. This is the ultimate TU43 guide because it's basically the same thing but with better graphics. So, yes, that is the end of this video here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Just before we go, I would like to show you one more thing to do with the the banners. So actually no, what was it? I completely forgot what I was going to show you guys. Yeah, I'd just like to explain the mending in. Oh yeah, you can also get beetroot seeds from the beetroot when you break them. There's just one more thing I'd like to explain about the mending enchantment. One, it is I'm gonna explain it one last time because it's a little bit difficult to understand. When you collect levels, or if you've got a sword that has mending, as soon as you collect levels, instead of the levels going to you, it goes to your sword and repairs it a little. So that's a cool thing. Also, a quick warning before 1.9 properly comes out. The blocking with swords is going to be removed and instead replaced with shields and dual wielding. I don't know if there's going to be a picture on the screen right now, but if there is, as you will see, there is dual wielding and shields. Sadly, it's not in the update at the moment, but you can also put your special banner designs on shields. So if you wanted this banner design on a shield, you could put it on a shield, and it would have the banner design on that shield. Another quick notice: as soon as you have shields and dual wielding, the blocking feature will be removed. Also, something to do with dual wielding: if you've got two different blocks, so say you've got like a torch and a piece of stone, if you're placing a block down, it will use the primary function of your hand. So let me explain that. First, if you've got a pickaxe and a torch in your hand, if you've got a pickaxe in your right hand, in this hand, and then you've got a torch in your off hand, so your left hand, you'll be able to place the torches because that's a left trigger action, and you'll be able to break blocks while you're mining because breaking blocks is a right trigger action. The same goes for bows and swords. If you've got a bow in your hand, you can shoot arrows because a bow is a left trigger function. I'm pretty sure. Let me just check. So a bow is a left trigger function and a sword is a right trigger function. So what you'll be able to do is shoot things from a distance and then attack players or mobs that are close up because you've got a sword, which is a right trigger, and a bow, which is a left trigger. Another thing that which will have to be noted: you will not be able to place different things. So say you're making a redstone circuit and you think it will be quicker to have your torches and your redstone dust in both of your hands at the same time. That won't work because it will decide which block, in this case it will be torch and redstone dust, to actually use to enchant not to enchant. That's what it will use to place down. One more thing I'd like to say about the banners. So this is what we have now. Oh, actually no, there's way more that I need to talk about. The end dungeon. So that's something that you can go through. I'm just going to build a little thing over here so I can get rid of all that. So the end dungeon is accessed by something that looks a little bit like this, and then you'll have that on top, and then this here, and here, and here. So the end dungeon is accessed by something that looks a little bit like this, and then just use your imagination and pretend that is an end portal block. And basically what that does, if you throw an ender pearl into that, it will teleport you to the end city world. And it's basically lots of little islands made out of endstone which have purple fruits on them. So what these purple blocks do, they're like plants, so they go up like this, and as soon as the white dot in the middle of a purple fruit block turns sort of to a creamy yellow colour, it will stop growing out of that block, and they can get pretty high. As soon as they're added to the console, I'll be doing a farm tutorial, and I'm not going to copy Cubfan's farm because his is amazing, I'd just like to say. I'll be doing my own farm tutorial. It will be a manual farm, sadly, because I'm not that good with redstone to make it an automatic farm. It will be a manual farm, but anyway, so what these chorus, it's not purple, it's chorus. What these chorus plants do, you can get chorus fruit from them, and if you're towered really high up on a build, as soon as you eat chorus fruit, which is grabbed from those white dots that have turned a creamy colour, those purple fruits, if you eat them, it will restore your health, and it will teleport you all the way from where you're up at the top, all the way down to the ground. Whoops. And another cool thing you can do in 1.9 is fly around with the elytra. So the elytra is basically a pair of beetle shapes like wings that you can use to fly around. All you need to do is be off the ground, so I would be able to get a bit of an elytra boost here. All you have to do is be off the ground, jump, and then I presume it would be A. In PC, all you have to do is jump, then press A again, and then you'll start gliding. All you have to do to go faster is go down really steeply and then lift up at about a 45 angle, a 45-degree angle, and it will lift you up slightly, and then you'll go down again. A way you can get practically infinite flight is by using the healing arrows, which also have not been added. Let's just check. No, they haven't been added, but you can use the different arrows. You can use the healing arrows, and you can shoot yourself in the air as you're going up, get a bow and arrow, and you can actually shoot yourself with those healing arrows, so it will shoot you higher into the air, and it will heal you at the same time. A little bit self-explanatory, but I'll just explain anyway. Okay, another thing that is added in the 1.9 update, I'm actually pretty sure I've explained everything. Let me just think. So I've got the blocks. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, and to all of those eager players that thought they would be getting custom skins, sadly custom skins have not been added, but I don't think they will be added anytime soon, but I will keep my eye out and I will update you guys as soon as I find out about the custom skins. They are sadly only on PC at the moment, but as soon as I get to know about those custom skins, I will update you guys. But that is it from me. Oh, I've also got a really weird skin on. I don't know why. Change skin. Favourite skins. There we go. Okay, thank you for watching. That is it from me, Optimusaur. This has been the ultimate TU43 guide. And as I said at the beginning, I will be, well, as I said in the banner section, I would be doing a full tutorial on the banners. I also said I would be doing a full tutorial on how to make my version of a chorus fruit farm. I will also be showing the additional features that are being added in the probably TU45, I think they're going to call it. I will also be doing, I think it'll be tomorrow, which is Friday for you guys. I will also be doing a, tomorrow is Saturday for you guys. Tomorrow for me is Friday, but tomorrow for you is Saturday, because I'm uploading this video on Friday, and the Chinese mythology text mashup pack world on Saturday. So I will also be doing that, and that is pretty much it for me. And as soon as I get some more 1.11 news, I will be showing you guys that. Oh, there is one last thing I'd like to show you though. So, as I said, well, as I did not say, I'm going to show you a temporary X-ray glitch. Right, we've messed that up already. So what you want to do is dig down and then place ladders in this shaft. So it can be a little awkward. So all you have to do is place in your ladders. It gets very annoying because they have basically like a big hitbox, and we're going down here. So all you want to do is place ladders on all of these blocks, and that one's there as well. And then what you want to do is go up, and as you can see, the glitch has taken effect already. So that is literally as simple as it is. Change your viewing mode into this. I'm pretty sure this is like first person, and no, second person, I'm pretty sure this is. And basically what this allows you to do is see through the world. So if you as you can see, it doesn't work turning around, but it does work facing this way. So it works in all directions, north, south, east and west. And it's an X-ray glitch. They did remove the X-ray glitch in TU39, I'm pretty sure it was. It was either TU39 or TU31. When the 1.8 came to Xbox, they updated that so you could not use the X-ray glitch anymore. But sadly, that is it from me, Oxbosaur, and I will see you all in the next video.